KwaZulu-Natal has over the years been plagued by political violence and killings. Now the ANC in that province is considering performing a cleansing ceremony in response to the high murder and violence rates. The party has attributed the scourge to bad spirits dating back to the Anglo-Boer War and the political killings in the 1990s. For more on this, we're joined by ANC KwaZulu-Natal spokesperson Mafika Mndebele. Thank you very much, sir, for your time this afternoon. What does the province mean, or what does the ANC in the province mean by a cleansing ceremony?
Good day, Dudu. And the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal is of the view that for a number of years there has been wars that have been fought in the province, which date back as far as 1818. And you will remember there have been many wars against when our people were resisting and defending their land. But also in the 90s, you'll remember that the apartheid government sponsored what we called the black-on-black violence. And ever since, KwaZulu-Natal has now become one of the most violent provinces. The provincial leadership then met, and then we came out with a view that maybe it's high time that we first and foremost unite all religious people, priests from different churches, traditional healers, and then task elders, such as the former president of South Africa, Comrade Jacob Zuma, former premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Premier Willis Mkhunu, and Dr. Sazi from the Council of Traditional Healers, that they come together and lead all political parties in a cleansing ceremony where we'll require those who pray to pray for our province, and those abapahlayo to also do that and appease our ancestors, so that we close the long period of violence that have engulfed our province, which we believe as Africans that it's high time that we clean, appease the spirit, and then unite all political parties and start afresh in a reconciliatory mode.
This call, or the reliance on divine intervention, are you doing it in conjunction with taking a look at some of the factors that allow for this violence in 2023 to still play itself out in that province? Maybe when you take a look at people's socio-economic conditions, when you take a look at a fact of greed, right? Because political violence can also be attributed to that, where people are jostling for positions. And so how much can divine intervention actually bridge the gap when it comes to taking at some of the bubbling causes or factors that allow for the violence in KwaZulu-Natal to thrive?
Look, you are quite correct. This is not the only intervention that the leadership of KwaZulu-Natal is calling for. You will remember that we have called for, among other things, a multi-party, what you call council, where all political parties will meet. We have also tasked the MEC of Safety and Security to work close with our people to ensure that we resolve crises. We have also set aside, or made a call earlier this year, that all departments must set aside at least 10 million so that we equip police with the latest technology so that they are able to fight crimes. But on the front of economic development, we have also came out with a number of initiatives. We have declared KwaZulu-Natal to be what you call an industrial site. And if you come in KwaZulu-Natal, you will see that there are a number of projects. We have also, through the Department of Education, created about 58,000 jobs for young people in the province. So there are many interventions that we have put in place. We are not only and solely relying on what you call on a divine intervention. We are saying this is, among other things, what we should consider as a province, that we pray for peace, for unity of our people. And then we work close with churches and with traditional leaders because we believe they also have an important role to play.
Fair enough. Mr. Mndebele, what is your understanding of why one of the biggest townships in KwaZulu-Natal, being Umlazi, has for decades only had 2 police stations in the area with such a massive population? One police station is in BB section and the other is in GG next to the magistrate's court. So issues like that, as you speak of capacitating the police, this has been a matter that has been in existence for years. What is your understanding of why?
Look, our view is that what you are raising has been a concern to us, and I can tell you without fear of any contradiction that the leadership of KwaZulu-Natal have already made that particular call and requested to the national government to intervene. The Minister Pegipele, had been there in Mlazi for some time. It is a matter that is being attended. You will know that in our country, the people's needs are unlimited, while resources are limited. We are, and the government, the ANC-led government, is trying its level best to ensure that we open more police stations and we capacitate our police so that they are able to deal with crime. Among other things, now we have begun to work with community organization, different community organizations that are helping in their initiative to ensure that we make KwaZulu-Natal a crime-free province. And it is a struggle that we believe we shall be victorious of.
The cleansing ceremony, you mentioned that it will be comprised of priests as well as your traditional healers, for lack of a better term. Is there a date that has been touted for this? Is there a month that has been touted for this? And can anybody come, Ashisimbe, for Apatle, or is that set for dedicated leaders that you would have chosen?
Look, firstly, in terms of the date, our view as the ANC is that this initiative should not be done solely by the ANC. We want to involve literally all political parties in the province, and then that will take that will mean all of us come together. It will also involve priests, as you have correctly said. It will also involve traditional leaders. So it will be premature of the ANC to set a date without negotiating with them. What we know is that we have started the process now to negotiate with different political party and different institutions which should play a role. As soon as there is an agreement in this particular matter, we'll then make a conclusive announcement. And in our view is that everyone should be able to come and everyone should pray for our province, and those, as we are putting it, who abapahlayo, they should equally do that. It should be the issue of fighting the crime and violence in KwaZulu-Natal should be a responsibility of everyone. Of course, the ANC have took this initiative because it is a leader of society, and it should initiate different programs that respond or seek to address the plight of our people. But everyone should be welcome, and everyone must play a particular role.
Mafika Mndebele speaks for the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you very much, sir, for your time.